My fears was, is folks going to like me? Is folks going to like my content? One of my fears is that, did I really hear God? Oftentimes we doubt ourselves when that new thing is so new to us that it challenges us to come out of our comfort zone. And that's what coming to YouTube had begun to do. Pull me out of my comfort zone. I came on and I began to make content, and then I would go and support other content creators. I became a mod for some of the content creators that I was supporting and showing love to. And it became to the point where I began supporting others. So until I began to forget about my own channels. But through prayer and fasting, I began to handle and deal with my fears, my concern, my anxiety, my panic attacks. I began to place them into the hands of God and let God deal with them. And I began to overcome those very things. I wasn't so nervous. I wasn't so anxious. I didn't have many fears. I was over it. One morning I just woke up and I was free from those fears, those concerns, and my anxiety. After I got rid of the thought of having to have to come on here and be perfect, that the content had to be perfect. Once I let that go, things begin to change. And after a while, my platform became my church without walls. It became a virtual church without walls. And I knew that if I stayed in the hands of God and allowed God to lead me and allowed Him to guide me, everything would be okay. When I learned how to decrease, that He might increase in me, things changed. And I was excited about it. I was excited about doing this. So this is my virtual church without walls. When I first started out, all of my videos were pre-recorded. The more that God used me to do pre-recorded videos, the more I became comfortable in doing videos. People were asking me, am I going to go live? And when was I going to go live? And I told them I wasn't sure. I didn't have an answer because I had not yet been live. And I knew how I would respond to being live. So everything that I did was pre-recorded videos. And every video that I have done from the beginning up to this point have all been videos that God has led me to do. My prayers always lead me, guide me along the way. For if you lead me, I shall not stray. I keep God at the forefront of my channel. He's at the forefront of my content. And as long as I continue to do that, everything is going to be okay. So I started getting used to doing pre-recorded videos. I was starting to become comfortable with doing them. And then I felt the desire to go live. After all this time, people are asking me to go live. And now I've reached a place where I've become comfortable to push myself to the next level. And the next level for me was going live. Oh my God. My first video, my first live, I should say, was a test run. I set it up, scheduled it, and set it up as a test run. I did not expect nobody to come into my chats. I didn't expect anything. It was just a test run, and I didn't even think I was going to even keep it up because it was just a test run. I hit the live button. My hands started shaking. My hands started sweating. And my speech was clear, but you could tell that my nerves had kicked in, that my anxiety had kicked in, because in me looking back and watching some of those videos, I could hear myself breathing hard. If I had breathed any harder, I might have passed out. But I did this test run to see how it would feel and how things would go. Didn't expect anybody to come in. As soon as I hit the live button, I looked over at the chat. One person came in, two people came in, and before I knew it, my chat was flooded with people, supporters, subscribers. And that test run live went on for hours.